Thank you. Dear organizers and participants of our international video conference about restoration of local economy, thank you for the opportunity to present the results of our research. I'm a coordinator of RegionNet Development Professionals Network. Also, I am a chief editor of Strategy of Development Journal. And the main thesis of your speech may be published in our journal in May. Now I would like to present my presentation to you to show those results that we got. And then I will tell you more about them. It will be easier for me to tell about them. Is it downloading? We do not see it. We do not have a picture. Yes, we have it. Thank you. The floor is yours. Next slide. Several words about our network. It is working starting 2014. We are informal, non-political professional union. 180 experts throughout Ukraine participate in our network. Each quarter of the year, we issue Strategy of Development Journal. We provide advice on development of communities in different regions of Ukraine. Our journal is interesting for 4,000 subscribers, and it became a source of the results of this research I'm going to speak about. We have articles provided by experts, and also those experts from the regions and the local and national officials, heads of territorial communities. Our journal is read by deputies and people's deputies, and also by our subscribers, as I've said. And this edition is about coronavirus, to present information how to overcome this economic crisis. We carried out a survey, and now I'm going to present the results that we got. First, I would like to say that not everyone responded. About 2,200 respondents, but we got the answers from all over Ukraine. We have interesting statistics. Those who answered among respondents, there were representatives of local government, 6% state power representatives, 15.6% representatives of communal enterprises, of communal property, 14.4% private entrepreneurs. Less is pensioners and unemployed people. Our journal is mainly for active people. 32.6% continue to work at their working places. 26% are working at home. They use telecommunication and internet, and 29% are working at home using video conferencing through internet. And 6% they are now on vacation, and 3.5% they're searching for work now. We were trying to find out how today's situation is assessed by our readers, and we asked them, and they answered. 7.1% believed that we should wait for the end of a shutdown when normal life restarts. and only then to raise the issues of entrepreneurship in their communities. But the prevailing majority, 92%, believe that we should not wait the end of shutdown and we should develop those areas of entrepreneurship that really provides answers to current questions. Also, we asked our respondents one interesting question. Many communities believe that they should take care properly of themselves, and we asked them whether they believe that their community may be self-sufficient and people should buy produce of local producers. So what answer we've got for this? 85% said yes, they support this idea, and 14.7% said no. And so this idea was supported. As Yaroslav Zhilila said, we should not only focus on our own communities, we should also use local resources properly and be proactive. We asked about the most important issues for our readers, and we got such answers. To identify 5 main businesses. So the biggest percentage, this is production of agricultural produce and processing of agricultural produce. Next, provision of services for bringing goods to homes and also provide information technology services. Next, we decided to ask about the opinion of our viewers about the start of business and their communities in these difficult times of shutdown. It turns out that entrepreneurs, they may take decisions by themselves, and we wanted to ask whether local government bodies be the catalysts of the entrepreneurial activity in their communities. That's why we've asked about creation of communal enterprises in this time. Of course, we understand that the main way of development of entrepreneurship, these are those active people, entrepreneurs, but we asked them to answer such question, to create a communal enterprise, whether it is needed. And we will hear the answers that were provided by our readers. And we've asked about the maturity of directions and about overall results. You may get this information from our journal that will be issued in May. Local government bodies, they have real opportunities to create communal enterprises even in times of shutdown because they have more resources. And we asked to assess this in scores from 1 to 10, from 7, 8, 9, and 10. 54% provided this to create such enterprises that would provide services of access to internet and telecommunication in times of shutdown. This is a very important direction because we should provide for cooperation, distance learning of students, and also to sell local agricultural produce. This is really interesting information, not only for local government bodies, but also for those enterprises who are working in their communities and they see the need that they can meet by their own services. Also, creation of communal enterprises that would provide medical control in the territory of the community, and to provide so-called limitations for the spread of coronavirus in the territory. This raised big support. We got 55% of support from those people who assessed this idea, 7, 8, 9, and 10 scores. This assessment confirms the trend of necessity to create additional conditions for isolation of the most vulnerable groups of population. That's why we believe that today we have an opportunity for development of green tourism, for elderly people in those communities where there is no ill people, and this vulnerable people, for them the risks will be decreased and they will have a normal life after the end of the shutdown. We have such examples and proposals from our experts in the sphere of green tourism, and we believe that this area will develop in the nearest future, especially concerning geriatric homes. The majority of positive assessment was provided for the idea of agro and logistics center, the enterprise that will buy vegetables, fruit, and dairy products, that will process this produce and then will send it to trade networks. And 7, 8, 9, and 10 scores were provided to this idea. And it is not a coincidence, because logistical center will be able to help bring produce and to people, and this will provide high quality. This produce may be sold through internet and brought to people's homes. Moreover, in our region net, we had a discussion for a long time about it, about the communities that got amalgamated, and now they have premises and personnel, those who worked in the councils, village and cities councils, that now are not the centers of the community. And now these people are not employed because of this unification. These people, they are a resource. They may work in these logistical centers. There are premises, there are specialists who lost employment, and they may get this employment in these logistical centers. And we know that a lot of our people, they rely on their own produce that they produce themselves. We confirm that we were right in our principle. You should think about and dream about the future, but you should do everything possible here today where you are.